That's it. I'm done. I cannot do it anymore. I will not be collecting the Lightning Collection action figures. Here's why. What is up, everybody? My name is Robbie, and you are watching Geek Level Asian. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be talking about why I will no longer be collecting the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection action figures. Now, there's many different reasons why I've made this decision, or I've come to this decision, and I'm going to be talking about those. But that's not to say that things can't turn around, and I'll also mention what those things would have to be, or what changes would have to be made to make me change my mind. Now, this is not to say that if you love the Power Rangers Lightning Collection to stop collecting. Absolutely, you do you. Some of you may share my opinion, some of you are gonna have a problem with it. So before I get started, don't forget to like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with my Power Rangers, Super Sentai, news, and all the things I like to talk about, but also because it helps support my channel. And also because I'm gonna be giving away the Ultra Zord Funko Pop at 5,000 subscribers, so you might wanna hop on that. So let's start from the beginning. I'm gonna go all the way back to when I first heard the Hasbro Lightning Collection. Come, take a stroll down memory lane with me. So when the Power Rangers community first learned that Hasbro was going to be taking over the exclusive rights to Power Rangers, basically purchasing it from Saban, we didn't really know what to expect, right? I mean, Hasbro is a very reputable toy company. They have a ton of different, really successful IPs, so I think many of us were kind of just hoping, well, you know, they're already successful and they do well in certain areas. Hopefully they'll bring that to Power Rangers. And that's when we learned about the Lightning Collection, and I, for one, was super excited when they originally came out with that sizzle reel for the White Ranger, which was the first one that came out, and they mentioned that the Lightning Collection was going to be an anthology series, which I thought was awesome. They were talking about why they sculpted and molded it the ways that they did. I thought that that was going to be really cool. It almost seemed like the Lightning Collection was going to be targeted towards my age group, or our age group, basically people who appreciate the quality of action figures. B, it seemed like there was going to be a scrupulous attention to detail. Scrupulous, I think I'm using that word right. If I'm not, correct me. C, I think part of it was timing. I think the announcement of the Lightning Collection series was very timely, you know, like we, again, as a community, as the Power Rangers fan audience, we were uneasy. We didn't know what to expect, and they threw the Lightning Collection at us, and we were like, great, Hasbro's gonna do a great job. So now let's look at a timeline. This is not a chronological timeline. Some of these things may have happened out of order, but this is the way that I remember them in order. And I'm gonna go through how my experience and expectations just basically went like this as time went on. So the original White Ranger Lightning action figure came out with a few other ones, and I immediately purchased it along with everything that was in Wave 1. And I did an unboxing, I did a comparison to the SH Figuarts figure. There were things that I liked about that figure, there were things that I didn't like about that figure, but it was a good starting point. I didn't think it was bad, right? I thought the Tommy face sculpt looked good. I liked how he was a little bit more sturdy, kind of like most Hasbro figures are compared to the SH Figuarts. But when it came to posability, when it came to the look of it, just looking at it, you know, from afar, I didn't really like it as much, but that's hearsay, you know, that's opinion. So as I kept collecting the figures, it was really just on and off whether I liked the figure or not. And I am not alone in my principles here, thought that the Amy Jo Johnson Kimberly head was laughably absurd. The Trini head looked nice. David Yost even commented on his action figure head looking like Austin Powers, so we're in agreement there. So now those are super specific, but let's talk more general. The paint apps from toy to toy are so inconsistent that I'm almost afraid to order them. I feel like if I am to buy them, I have to see it in the store. Because when I received my Wave 1, some of my figures were just so bad that I almost felt bad reviewing them. I was like, I can't even review this because I'm just gonna be very negative. I don't understand what they're doing with the accessories. Some toys have open and closed blade blaster, some of them don't. Great, so now my whole team have inconsistent weapons. Some of the toys, like Zeo Red, comes with their individual weapon. Zeo Blue does not. Why? I don't know. So now I have to pose these two together. One of them has his weapon, the other one does. Like, as a collector, I just don't understand that. So now you might be asking yourself, well, what was the straw that broke the camel's back? And I think it's a combination of two purchases that I made, and I made videos about both of them. The first one was my Dragon Dagger. I was so excited about the Lightning Collection Dragon Dagger. I wanted a lighter Dragon Dagger, which it was for my cosplay. I wanted a Dragon Dagger that came with a stand. I wanted a Dragon Dagger that had better toy functionality. It had all of those things, and I was so stoked about it. But my Dragon Dagger, and you could see this in the video, had a gigantic gash in the handle. Like, it looked like the handle was melted. Listen, I know these things are mass-produced. I get it. But where is QA? Like, where are they? What are they doing? I don't remember at any time when Bandai had Power Rangers that I would receive a toy with a gigantic hole in it. And then right after that, I had pre-ordered and received my GameStop exclusive wedding, the wedding 2-pack, Lord Zed and Rita. And I was so happy with the updates that they made to Zed. They did some really cool, like little things that I really liked. They even changed the direction of the staff. Really great job. I didn't even think Rita looked bad. Loved that. I opened up the box. It's missing a hand. It's missing part of the toy. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's not even like, oh, I hate the Lightning collections. It's not even that. Like, I like a lot of the toys. I'm almost afraid to buy them now. And now to add on to this, let's add onto some of the things that are basically launching now. I recently, maybe yesterday, or maybe it was this morning actually, I saw some photos. People are receiving their Lightning Collection monsters. And the biggest complaint that I'm seeing, and I know would drive me insane, is the scaling of the monsters. Listen, I understand why the monsters should be bigger, but they shouldn't be way larger than Goldar. That doesn't make any sense. Now, like, these are the things that I don't get. And again, listen, if you were to do a one-to-one comparison, Lightning Collection to me, and maybe I'm wrong thinking this, that's supposed to be premium. Because you have this regular toy line, right? And then you have the Lightning Collection, which is also running at the same time, which to me seems like, okay, this is supposed to be the premium toy line. Even though it's not premium prices, and I get a lot of you watching this video are going to be like, well, they're not charging premium prices. Listen, I get that. But now with that being said, again, bringing it back 360 degrees, I'm not even saying that I hate the toys. A lot of the toys I really like. It's the execution of paint apps. That's a mistake. That's not having a bad toy. That's a mistake. A hole in my Dragon Dagger. That's a mistake. A hand missing from my $60 toy. That's a mistake. Like, that's the reason why I'm like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Like, I don't want to deal with going back to customer service, having to go back to the store, ship things back. I just don't want to do that anymore. Like, literally, I have never had that type of experience with any other toy company. I gotta be honest, I just never have. So now, what would it take to turn everything around? Well, I know I'm asking for the impossible here, but basically for none of those things to happen, I don't want to receive, like, think about it this way. Let's say you received, I don't know, furniture, and let's say you ordered a couch, and it's not like you don't like the couch. The couch that you ordered is the couch that you received, but it's missing the couch cushions. Or you bought a car, and it is the car that you wanted, and you received that car, but it's missing a wheel. Or one of the doors is painted a different color than the rest of the car. Like, those are mistakes. So again, just making it clear, it's not like I hate the toy line. I wish I was in love with them and I would put them out all over my shelves, but recently I've just been either returning a lot of things or deciding to not even get it because I just feel like things are just gonna come in correctly, and it's just disappointing every time. So that is why I will no longer be actively chasing the Lightning Collection action figure line. I do hope that they start coming out with more of like the prop-like toys. I would like to see a power sword, a power axe, the power daggers, the lance, the bow. I would love to see that stuff because I would love to bring them all together. I hope that they don't have holes in them. But all joking aside, guys, if you've gotten to the end of this video, I can only imagine that you like what you're hearing. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on social media. I finally made a new Facebook, and what I did was, so that it doesn't hopefully get unpublished like all the other ones, is I made it Geek LVL Asian. Maybe that'll fix it. Who knows? Maybe it'll get unpublished in a few days. I don't know. But until next time, everybody, be good, be well, be safe, wear that mask, and may the power protect you.